Welcome back, Syndicate members. I'm Joshua Mammoth, back in the 82 Lazy Boy. It's 2022 and it's time to do another independent comic book review. You may notice this huge Applehead versus Thomas behind me. My buddy Brian hooked me up with it. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Anyway, tonight's selection is another pickup from last year's MegaCon. Shout out to my bro-in-law Woody. This is a 3-issue graphic novel, and at MegaCon I was able to meet and purchase my copy from the creators, which is my favorite way of obtaining comic books these days. So sit back for the review of Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny, Volume 1. Story by Marcus Williams and Greg Burnham. Art by Marcus Williams. And I have my personal copy signed. Before I dive in though, let's take a few seconds to really appreciate this magnificent cover. And as I mentioned before, this biscuit has the first 3 issues. So let's dive in. The story begins with this beautiful splash page, the P5000 Mustang, training fighter of the Tuskegee Heirs, and we're quickly introduced to the team during a training exercise. Slip, Genesis, Ayana, and Omar. And I have to say, I absolutely love Marcus's transition between plane and pilot. Unfortunately, this training exercise ends early, with Slip not following orders. Again. From here, we're introduced to a couple of other main characters. My personal favorite, Colonel Mars, and a young brash pilot by the name of Abel. And they're heading out to Moton Field, home of the Tuskegee Airmen. Abel also fills us in on some necessary world events. First off, man piloting has been banned for 15 years. And secondly, anyone found flying would be shut down immediately. Also known as Statute 1420, which states that any non-sanctioned manned aircraft could land you in lockdown for life. Eloquently put by Jenna. That's when Abel notices the P5000 Mustang and fills the team in on its history. More specifically, these red tails were made legendary by fabled Black Fighter and Bomber Squadron, the Tuskegee Airmen. We also learned that in 2081, virtually everything with a cockpit was melted down. And after another one of Abel's brief history lessons, the team introduces themselves as the 332nd Fighter Squadron. And that unless he's sold on flying remote crop dusters, they want to take him up and see what he can do in the morning. So we have the 332nd running a training mission the next morning at 0500 to test Abel's piloting skill. And he most assuredly didn't disappoint. The art sequences here are fast-paced and very exciting, ending with Abel showing the others that he's more than qualified to suit up. Their excitement is short-lived, however, as a new hostile approaches, this time a real one, and plows through Genesis's Mustang like a fat kid through a cupcake. And only being loaded with paintball ammunition, the others have no chance, and under Mars's orders they must turn back. When the team arrives back to base, minus Genesis, they immediately want to go on a rescue mission. However, Colonel Mars and Senator Shields have other plans for the team. And this is where the story takes a really fantastic turn, as Colonel Mars tells the team they need to get in the air immediately and head to Atlanta. However, the team is a bit concerned that they only have paintball ammunition. Colonel Mars takes the team to the back of the hangar, while informing them that all their hard work is about to pay off. The base, their cover to fly, even food, clothing, and books are all funded by Senator Shields. And now she needs their help. That's when the back walls open up to an elevator and the team's new P5000 Mustangs are revealed. Seriously, look at these bad boys. And each one is equipped with its own AI guidance system. The rescue scene here is pure magic. We have Abel, Ayana, and Slip each in their own P5000 Mustang heading into Atlanta. Ayana drops from her jet to the top of a skyscraper as her fighter goes into auto-follow mode, while Abel and Slip go to work. The Senator, along with her savior Ayana, crash through a window and safely into the cockpit of a P5000. And that's when reinforcements arrive. Omar, along with the banged-up Genesis, just in time to help the team fight a large bogey. This thing here, kind of like a large metal zoonoid. Now when I turned the page for the first time, my jaw dropped. When the Tuskegee Heirs project is initiated, it turns the P5000 Mustang into bipedal mode. And with some most impressive backseat driving, Senator Shields shows that she has most extensive knowledge of what the P5000 is capable of. And just to make sure, she unleashes a massive blast of energy, but just to the enemy's head. Gotta respect that. Issue 1 ends with this amazing scene of the bipedal mode Mustang landing in front of the team. And since this novel is just so fracking good, I'm doing one issue at a time. So let's wrap this one up with my special analysis. What I liked about this comic is the mix of the old school with the new school. The first few pages of the P51 were absolutely glorious, and seeing them fight against drones was just plain cool. The dialogue is also very well written. In fact, after a few minutes, it felt more like an animation rather than a book. What I really liked about Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny, issue number 1, is the personality of the 332nd Squadron. Each one of these characters are unique, entertaining, and bring their own set of skills to the table. Like Slip here, who shoots this invasive gun pod in the eye. Finally is what I loved about Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny, issue number 1. First off, the art was nothing short of a masterpiece. The wide range of emotions that Marcus can deliver really sends a clear message on what these characters are going through. When I read the book for the first time, I didn't jump ahead or flip through it, so I could really get surprised and excited. And when the P5000 hits bipedal mode, I could really feel the protoculture flowing through me. Which brings me to the P5000 Mustang. I absolutely love this Jet Veritech hybrid, and I can't wait to see what Greg and Marcus have in store for issue number 2. That's all I have for you today, Syndicate members, for issue number 1, from the graphic novel Tuskegee Heirs, Flames of Destiny, Volume 1. I want to personally thank Greg and Marcus for allowing me to review their work. Make sure you pick up your copies at TuskegeeHeirs.com. Also follow them on Instagram at Tuskegee Heirs. Tell them how amazing they are. Tell them Joshua Mammoth sent you. If you're an independent comic creator and you'd like me to review your book, shoot me an email at comics@mammothsyndicate.com. Next time we dive into issue number 2. Remember that between the known and the unknown lies the mammoth. See you next time.